Bay Area studios. This is KPIX 5 News.
Only on 5, our exclusive numbers showing the Bay Area mayor's race that's getting tighter by the day. A crowd of candidates now within reach of the top spot. Good evening, I'm Alan Martin.
And I'm Veronica Dela Cruz. Our filmateer is in Oakland, where any one of 5 candidates has a shot at the city's top job. Phil?
That's right. You know, politics is a real roller coaster ride, and this latest turn has got a lot of people feeling queasy in their stomachs. Here's the story.
This is great news.
I'm real happy to see these numbers.
That was the reaction of candidates Libby Schaaf and Joe Tuman to a new exclusive KPIX 5 SurveyUSA poll that shows them surging in what has become a statistical dead heat in the race for mayor. Just look at the numbers. Rebecca Kaplan still leads the pack as the first choice for 19% of the voters, but now Libby Schaaf is right on her heels with 17% of the vote, followed by incumbent Mayor Jean Quan and college professor Joe Tuman, both at 15%, and newcomer businessman Brian Parker at 10%. But this is a ranked choice election, so in other words, depending on how voters use their second and third choices, any of the 5 could be the winner.
Well, we're going to keep pushing.
One big change is the rise of Councilwoman Libby Schaaf, who recently got a big boost from Governor and former Oakland Mayor Jerry Brown. You think the governor's endorsement helped?
Absolutely.
And frontrunner Kaplan can feel the race tightening.
I see it as incredibly important that I continue to call every voter, to knock on every door.
This is absolutely a competitive race, and we think, by the way, that it will come down to undecided voters.
Those undecided voters are almost a fifth of the vote, and they include people's second and third picks in a system that many voters are still trying to figure out.
Honestly, I get kind of confused with it.
Hey, you know what? I voted for the same person all the way across.
What are you going to do?
I'll figure it out. I'm a little sharper than I look.
It's not the only person that's confused. You know, Veronica, there's always endorsements and such in races like this. Tomorrow, 3 of the candidates, Joe Tuman, who we talked with, Brian Parker, and Courtney Ruby, the auditor here, are going to team up saying, vote for one of us, 1, 2, 3, any order you want. But the Police Officers Association, which has a real stake in this election because crime and police hiring is a big issue, has decided to sit this one out. And when I asked him why, the president told me because it's just too confusing at this point.
All right, Phil, we're going to have to see what happens next. Thank you. The poll has a margin of error of plus or minus 4.4%, so it is truly anyone's race.